Hi there and welcome to this instalment of Eye in Ireland. In this programme we're visiting one of my favourite places in the whole world, Wells House and Garden. So Sabina, thanks for having us back down. You've been a busy bee since we were last here.
Yes, we have. We've been really busy. We've had a great summer. The weather is good. And then in September we decided to do the second woodland walk and restore the parterre gardens around the fountain. So we're in the process of doing that at the moment.
Am I right in saying that you got your hands on a load of original drawings?
Yeah, when we inherited the house, we rang Philip Doyne at the time. Now, the Doynes were the previous owner of the house. They were here for 260 years. So Philip donated all the original drawings back to the house. Daniel Robertson was the architect for Wells House and Gardens, and he was here around about 1835 to 42. And we are fortunate enough to have all the drawings. So we have them all here in-house, and we were able to look and see what the gardens were like then.
So it's the gardens that you're reinstating at the moment?
Exactly, yeah. When we opened, we restored the terrace garden, and then now we're in the process of putting the parterre garden around the fountain.
So these drawings then, can we have a look at them and see what they correlate to?
Yes, you can. I've taken out the drawings for you, and you'll see the stages of work and the progress of the drawings that Daniel Robertson did, and then we'll be able to go out to the gardens to have a look at them.
Tell me what it is that you love about this.
What I love about having the drawings is that it focuses me. You know exactly what you're trying to do and you have a plan. So these were designed by Daniel Robertson in the mid-1800s. So why would I want to change it?
Well, I'm sure there's some things you kind of have to tweak for public access.
Yeah, and things have changed a little bit, because if you look there, that used to be a walled-in garden. Now the visitor centre and tea rooms are there. So this path here, that comes out a little bit, and this path here will have to be tweaked slightly. But when you're walking through on the ground, you'll never see that.
So this is the
final drawing.
The final drawing. What date is on that?
This one is September 1838.
Okay.
So you see the terrace garden out at the back of the house.
Oh, it's completely changed design.
Completely changed again. Yeah, she's now not as long and narrow as the drawing you saw before. So then you go down the steps there, down to the fountain. So this is the parterre or the radiated garden that we're putting in at the moment.
So this section here is what you're trying to reinstate now?
Yes, yeah. That's the second part, and we've been working on that now since September, and we've been lucky the weather has been so fine, so it's been a great help to us. Finally, Neil, just to show you, Daniel Robertson has a designed landscape here at Wells House and Gardens, approximately 100 acres of designed landscape.
So this is the whole estate?
Yes. This is the design.
The landscape.
The pleasure grounds.
The pleasure grounds,
as they called them years ago.
So this, just to put it in perspective, that's the house.
That's the house.
That's the one that you did reinstate.
Yeah, the terrace garden.
And this is the garden that you're doing at the moment.
This is the one that we're doing at the moment. Yeah.
So there was all of this.
All of that. Now we have the second woodland walk, which goes down here on the back avenue and behind the lake, and comes back up to meet the terrace here.
Wow.
So over a period of time we will link it all in, and you can see there that Daniel called it the park, and we have a lot of the trees that were planted there, oaks, and we have all the planting plan as well.
Speaking of aerial views, I'd love to get up someplace high where I can see how these drawings translate to real earth and reality.
Yeah. Well, I can take you up into the attic and you can have a look at the terrace from the attic windows, and then I'm afraid I have to put you up in the low doll so you can see the beginnings.
Doesn't bother me.
That.
Okay, let's go and have a look at that. That's absolutely incredible. Are you tied down to what is already planted there, or do you have some sort of artistic license?
I'd like to reinstate it as close as I can to what the original drawings were. Now, in this case here, where you had the walled-in garden in Daniel Robertson's time, that's now the visitor centre and tea rooms. So in some cases I will have to tweak it slightly, but I would really like to keep it as close to that. And what I love about it is that you can actually see it, and then there it is.
What a fantastic place. There's so much to see and do in Wells House and the gardens. Between the fairy tale walklands, the archery, the gardens, the old house itself. Go and visit it if you ever get a chance. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. So until next time, like, subscribe and share any of these videos. And if you have any local stories that you want us to cover, drop us a line at the details at the end of this programme. Until next time, for Eye in Ireland, I've been Neil Elworthy.